everyone, welcome to my live stream. Today is Wednesday, so that means it's time for Lucky Dip. I am going to continue doing the same thing I've been doing for, I don't know, the past month now or so, where I not only choose the 4 random art supplies, but then use them to practice one of the poses from my How to Draw Manga. What is it called? I can't see it. When I get the book, I'll show you what I mean. To begin with, though, let's open my list of supplies. So all of these supplies are, oh, what am I looking at? Okay, here we go. Sheets. It's under Google Sheets. They're all from random art snacks boxes and similar sort of, so let's see, what do we got? We got art snacks, mostly art snacks. At one point I had a subscription called Pigment and Palette, but then they went out of business. But I've still got a bunch of stuff from that as well. It's mostly art snacks, just basically art supplies that were from random blind boxes that I had subscriptions to. So here's my list of them. And I have 344 according to this list, although some of them have been retired either because I used them up or I didn't like them, so I actually gave them away or something. Anyway, about 340-ish. But I need that exact number, so I'm going to random.org now. Random.org. It's loading. Okay, so the reason I need that number is so I can put here max 344. So now I've got that. I need, let's see, sticky note. All right, and I've been using my book instead of my surface here to put my sticky note on so it doesn't leave a bunch of sticky residue on this plastic mat that I have on top of my drafting table. So this is the character pose book that I've been using. Just going through all these poses and practicing them. So let's see what I draw. Going to pull 4 supplies. Generate. First one is 234. That's satisfying. 234. Second supply 252. Third is 6. Wow. And then 288. So what I've been finding a lot is I don't always have available these supplies because I went through my entire studio for, I don't know, 2 or 3 months at the beginning of this year and just totally decluttered, got rid of anything I didn't need anymore now that I was done with school, and anything that I couldn't see myself using, making as much room as I possibly could. But as I've gone through these lucky dips, I have recovered some items because I haven't actually, there's a box full of the art supplies and things that I'm gonna give away to a donation center. Some of them I've kept out there like, no, I really don't want to. Other ones I was like, you guys get a second chance. So some of these end up being like that, where I either don't have it anymore because it's already truly gone or whatever, and I have not updated everything on this list. That's what I'm getting at. So let's see, 234. Okay, nice. I'll probably have this. I don't know why I would give away a pencil. Art Snacks X Dixon Ticonderoga No. 2 pencil. Oh, right. I'm pretty sure it's the art pencil, but they made it look like those, I think I might have it right here. No. If it's what I'm thinking, they made it look like those yellow No. 2 pencils that at least I always had to have for tests and stuff in school. But it's actually an art quality pencil. So let's see. Dixon number 2 pencil. And then 252. What? I might draw something else because these are both pencils. They're not going to really be able to tell the difference. Well, I guess I'll get it out. General's drafting pencil. Because maybe if the hardness of the lead is different, I'll be able to make a difference on the page. General's drafting pencil. Okay, then number 6. Wow. From my second ever Art Snacks box. Amazing. Liquitex soft body acrylic paint in Hooker's green. Okay. Liquitex. I'll just put Liquitex Hooker's green. Okay, and then the last one, 288. There it is. Interesting. The Kuretake Zig Wink of Luna metallic brush pen in blue. I know exactly what this is, so this is going to be fun because I like these. Probably why I remember it well what this item is, because it's so fun. It's exactly what it says, metallic brush pen. That's exactly what it is. Okay. So let's get these items out. So 2 pencils. Let's see, this one's in the pencil case. Now I'll put this on the phone stand over here. Okay, colored pencils. More colored pencil. Okay, it's probably on this side. Yes. It was like I thought. I've always thought this was an extremely amazing item. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, there we go. Okay, good job, camera. So this is a proper art pencil, so you can see it says HB. It's got artist quality lead, basically. But they made it to look like those classic pencils that students like myself had to have, like a huge pack of it at the beginning of every school year in order to take the little tests where you just fill in the bubbles and stuff. The other thing was drafting. I gotta look at it again. General's drafting. I think it was on this side. This is General's layout. I think it might be easier. Or not easier. It just might be better. Is this it? No, Tombow. To not have 2 graphite pencils, but so far I cannot find it. So this is Art Graph. This one is Conte a Pali. This one Koh-i-Noor, Faber-Castell, Caran-d'Ache. This one is Mirado, Black Warrior. Caran-d'Ache, both of these, Caran-d'Ache, Monolith, Tombow, Dervent, Koh-i-Noor, Faber-Castell, Cretacolor, and this one is this it? Generals. Nope, this is semi-hex drawing. This is not the pencil I'm looking for. What the heck could it be? This is layout. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for drafting. I don't know where else it would be unless I was Brecht or Faber-Castell. Unless I'm using it somewhere else and I don't know where. So, well, it's not in here. Might have to draw a different item anyway. Take a sip of my drink. I'm gonna look in my mechanical pencils. I don't usually have mechanical pencils on my list. So I don't think it'll be in here, but just in case. That's a colored pencil. Those are both black wing pencils. No. Huh. General's drafting pencil. Where else would I put it? Man, after I did all of that work, so now I'm in my closet over here, seeing if there's some pencil case or something that I'm forgetting about. I did all that work earlier this year to organize all my supplies in my room so nicely, and yet I still have this issue. I can't find stuff. I think this is all watercolor brushes and stuff. Yeah, there's not even any pencils in here. Okay, I thought I'd try. Huh. I have a feeling I can imagine what the pencil looked like. The only other place I can think it might be is in my little standard drawing kit here. If it's not in here, then I'll just go ahead and pull a different number so that we can get moving on. Move my trash can a little closer. But I don't think it'll be in here because, yep, the only graphite pencil I have in here is a mechanical one. It's very odd. Maybe I put it in some drawing kit and I just don't know where it is right now. I am going to do a quick Google search for images to see if I can see what it looks like. Maybe it'll give me... Oh, I had an idea. Maybe it's in my roll from my final drawing class. I kept a bunch of stuff in there. May as well. Yeah, with all my charcoal pencils and stuff. Let's see. This is from my... I used this last in my human presence drawing class, so this is my final. Haha! I found it! Here it is! Hooray! I'm so happy! I thought of it, where it could be. General's drafting pencil. I'm so glad I remembered that I have all this stuff from all the pencils I needed: charcoal, graphite, white charcoal, and like a knife to sharpen them and all kinds of stuff. I just decided to go ahead and keep them in here. But then it makes it hard when I forget. And then I'm like looking around for it and it's not in here. Alright, excellent. So I found it. Hopefully they are... Can't really tell by looking if the lead is that different. Well, hopefully they will be. We'll see. Next is this Liquitex, which might not be in here. I might have to go out to the garage to that giveaway box because I'm not a big fan of acrylic, so I mostly gave all my acrylic stuff away. Well, I intended to, but I never got around to actually giving the box away. So it might have a second chance. Right now, though, I'm just making sure it's not already in here. So, no, this is Phthalo Blue. This is not the color I'm looking for. Okay. And these are all watercolors or gouache. Okay, I'm going to put my little be right back sign up. I'm gonna go take a look and see if it's in the garage, and I'll get a second chance at existence in this studio. I'm back. This time I decided to just bring in the whole bag of acrylic paints, because I keep rescuing them. This it? This is phthalo green, but this is not the right. I need Liquitex. Heavy body? I can't remember what kind it was. What's this one? Muted green. That's not it. No. What? Is it still not in here anyway? That's funny. Well, anyway, I decided to just go ahead and every time I pull an acrylic thing, I end up keeping it, so. But it's not in here, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I neglected a different. Okay, I'm going to double check. That is red. This is Torrid Gray. That's not the right brand anyway. Here's a yellow. This is green, but it's muted green, so it's not the right one. Titanium white. Not the red brand, not the right brand. Cadmium red deep. Anyway, this is the right color, but not the right brand. And then two more, red and yellow. Might have to step out one more time just to double check, because I did see another bag of paints, but I think that they were really old school paints and not from Art Snacks. Let's look one more time. These are the paints that I used last time. What's this one? Fluorescent green. Oh, that's white. And here's some. This is golden. That's not the right brand. Okay. I'm going to step out one more time. If I don't find it this time, then I will just draw a different item. I'm back again. So, this item is not to be found, and I think that it's probably because I not only put all of the items that I was going to give away into a donation box, which is now sitting out in the garage, I have let friends and family go through it and take whatever they might like. So I think that this has probably been claimed by somebody. So I'm just going through now and going to do a little strike through on this line and color it in gray so that I know it's no longer available as an item. And now I'm going to go back to random.org and pull something else. So generate. We got 133 this time, so I'm going to cross that one out. 133. What's 133? $133. Oh, what? It's an eraser. Alright. If I can find it. Wave eraser? Hold on. That's weird. I don't normally put erasers on here because that's more of just like a tool rather than a media, but okay. Faber-Castell Wave Eraser. Search. And looking at the images just to see, oh, okay. I know what it is. This thing, I used to just have it just sitting right here, but I must have put it away since oh, here it is. Yeah, I did put it away in my thing full of erasers. Well, I guess it's appropriate for a piece that, oh, I'll just put this on the floor, I guess. Sorry about that. Sorry about that loudness. So, well, yeah, what I was saying was it's really good fortune that in a piece where I have drawn 2 graphite pencils, that another item would be an eraser. Normally, I would not have that. I really need to go through my list of items and get stuff like that off, because eraser, I just like, eraser is an eraser. But I'll do my best to make sure that the eraser is shown as an item that was used and not just as like, oh, let me clean this up. Okay, Faber-Castell Wave Eraser. I also want to go through, there are some other art supplies that are fun art supplies and I don't use in my normal work. I would like to add them to my list of items so that maybe sometime I would get a cool thing. For example, my friend sent me some glow-in-the-dark acrylic paints. I think that would be a fun one. Okay, the only other thing is the Wink of Luna brush pen, and that I know I have. Wink of Luna. Okay, this would be under colored ink pens, I think. If not, it'll be in my markers case. White, black, colored. Here we go. Wink of Luna, where are you? Okay, it must be in the, I must have put it in with the markers. I actually have 2 of these, both from different Art Snacks boxes. And I was lucky enough to get 2 different colors. They have a very distinctive shape. I have this other case labeled metallic markers, so that must be what I put it in here because it's metallic. Aha, opened right up to it. Here it is. Wink of Luna. Let's see if I can get it to focus up here. Yay. There you go. Wink. Well, you can't really see. Oh, there you go. Wink of Luna. And then it's blue. Blue. There. Well, this will be an interesting piece. Okay, set that off to the side for now. So, this is nice. I won't need to prepare any water. I just need a sketchbook. I can't remember which sketchbook I was using. For non-water pieces for my lucky dips. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm all behind my thing right now. My paper is stored. Let's see. I've got a mixed media book. I feel like I was using a specific sketchbook and now I can't remember. These are all empty. That one is tiny. I don't want a teeny tiny one. No. Maybe I'm just remembering the sketchbook that I used up that I didn't like very much because it would not stay open. So I'll just use this one. This is also an Art Snacks item. It's from their Plumchester brand that they made themselves. And I've used it for various things. This crazy piece was a collaboration with me and my family during July 4th. We had 4 sketchbooks and passed them around and did an add-on drawing. So this is probably good enough, although I think it's, oh no, it's good. It bled a little bit over here, but not over here, so yay. Yeah, I guess I'll just start using this for my relatively dry media, because I've been using this, let's see, when did I start this? Started on December 19, 2016. Look at my lovely Hakuoki stickers. I forgot I put them in here. Okay. Let's stop now. Okay. 2016? Is that really what it said? Wow. 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 6. Well, December, so still not quite 6, but okay. So let's see. First thing I'm gonna do is, I looked at the time and I'm like, wow, it didn't take me a million years to collect all the supplies. I mean, it still took me a little while, but I need a sharpener. I need a pencil sharpener. I'll use this one. This is one of the few pencil sharpeners I actually bought myself rather than getting it in an Art Snacks or similar box. I love it because watch this. It's called Rachetta, and it's so you can do this and you don't have to keep taking the pencil out. You can just keep doing this and it sharpens the pencil. Like, look at that. This is so sharp. Well, I don't know, maybe you can't tell. You can kill somebody with this pencil now. So you don't have to keep going and keep taking it out. You just do your hands back and forth like this. And it sharpens it so fast and so well. I love this. I love this. Now I shall empty it into the trash can over here. It's such a good little travel sharpener because it's got a decent sized case down here. Oh, another thing about it I don't use, but you can also make it so it's a blunt tip if you want. so that you can fill with more instead of needing to do like sharp lines. You can make it blunt so that it, so you just flip this and it changes how it sharpens. So I love this sharpener. It's my favorite sharpener. But this is the kind of thing that I don't have. Oh, looks like my drawer of paints is complaining. Hold on. I left it open and it was threatening to fall down. This is just one of those cheap plastic stack of drawers. Anyway, I fixed it. This is what I was getting at with the eraser. I was surprised I put an eraser on my list because I normally don't put this kind of thing on my list of supplies because this is sort of just like a, I don't know, a tool. Oh, I don't know how to explain it. But I can make it work. It's so satisfying. I've used this quite a bit, but I have obviously cleaned it recently because it looks very white and lovely. You can still see a little bit of dark around here. Okay, anyway, let's see. So this is the Ticonderoga. It's technically an art pencil. Dixon Ticonderoga, but it's kind of like a joke because it looks like those old school pencils. So let's see how dark it can go if I keep layering it on. It's pretty good. It's an HB. Oh, I didn't show you this. It says Art Snacks on it. It's special Art Snacks. Doesn't want to focus. Come on, camera, you can do it. Well, you can. Oh, there you go. It says Art Snacks right on there. It's so nice. It's like almost makes you not want to use it because it's like a little collectible. But what's the point of having an art supply and not using it? I think it's better to use it up. This gets pretty dark if you keep adding on top. So I'll just write Ticonderoga HB. Now, time to try this one, the drafting pencil. It doesn't really have a hardness rating on it. Oh goodness, it's about the same. What am I gonna do? It's about the same. Look at it. Oh, let's try filling in. Well, I guess that happens. I have something behind here. Feels like there's something behind here, but I guess not. Oh, it's pretty much the same. Well, random means that sometimes stuff like this will happen. All right. Drafting. General's drafting. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Draw. It needs a U. Well, maybe I'll use this one for filling in, and then I'll use this one because it does have a smaller, like it just has a smaller, I don't know, the lead is, what is it? The diameter. See if it'll show it to you. If I hold it up like this. There, you can sort of see this one is a lot thicker. The lead itself is a lot thicker. So in order to make some difference between the two of these, I will use this one for filling in and like shading, and then this I'll use for like hard lines. Okay. Oh, I'll need to, okay, but I'll do this first. So Wink of Luna, I think that you need to shake it. I don't remember. It doesn't really have the instructions on here. It just says push. It sounds like it has a thing in there to help you mix it up by shaking, so I think you can hear it. Chicka, chicka, chicka. Okay. Oh, well, I guess I shouldn't have done that. And a little scrap paper. Got some ink on the end of this. I guess I can't cap it. I can't post the cap on the top. doesn't go on there good. Oh, yes. Told you I like these. Look at this. It's so nice and satisfying. You can get the teeny tiny little lines if you want. And you can do a nice big patch as well. And the ink flow is pretty nice too. It says push on here on either side, but I have not had to do that. It just comes out really nice. So this is Wink of Luna. Boop. Let's see if I can clean the cap up a little bit. When I took it off, I got some of the ink on the... Yeah, that's better. So now, the only other thing to test, and I suppose since I'm going to be using this one for outlines, I'll make the test patch of graphite using the bigger diameter pencil. And I'll make it a gradient so we can really see what the eraser's capabilities are like. I mean, really, it's just a sort of standard white plastic eraser. There's nothing. It's more the mechanism of it being foldable like this, and then having this wedge shape is more what makes it special. Okay. So the wedge shape is nice, so you can hold it like this and keep the wedge going as much as possible so that you can have a, if you really want to, you can have a sharper edge to erase with if you need to get in some finer area. Yeah, it's a good decent eraser. I like it. I've used it quite a bit actually. You can't, maybe you can tell if I do this. Yeah, it used to fill up this entire, oh, you can't really see, it's so dark. There, I've run down maybe a centimeter. Used to completely fill this compartment. Yeah, erases nice and clean. Okay, swipe all these little, whoops. Swipe all the little eraser crumbs into the trash can. Oops, missed some. There. That's pretty good, even on the really dark part. It erased quite well. So let's see, I'll just write wave eraser. Doesn't say it on here or anything. That's why I needed to look up the picture, because I did not know what it meant by wave. I still don't know what it means by wave. Anyway. Wave eraser. Okay, now I can put this over here. Okay, let's organize my supplies a little bit. Got two pencils. Two pencils, an eraser, and a metallic like brush marker. There's like a little chip in my plastic thing. That sucks. I don't know how I get little chips and stuff in here. I want it to be smooth. gets all chipped up and then it's not smooth anymore. Okay. It's okay. So, what pose, not post. What? Ah, this is the one we did last time. Finish line. So next is, oh, yahoo! Yoo-hoo! That's what we're at this time. So this is the pose I will be copying today as part of my practice. I need a clippy. Oops, I forgot this clip was holding stuff up. Huh. Okay. Clip the book open. There. Nice. This book is getting used to being used, I guess, because it's finally starting to just stay open pretty well on its own. Okay, so let's take a look at what it says. About this pose: bright and perky, cheerful salute, tilted head, open left hand, raised foot. Tilting the head slightly toward the right shoulder emphasizes the cuteness of the pose. Okay, so like going, okay. The hands of female and young child characters should be drawn smaller than those of boys and men. The lower leg curves and becomes now narrower at the ankle. The bottom of the hoodie should follow the curve of the hips. Oh, yeah, so make sure that it goes outwards. Don't forget the tiny bumps on each side of the ankle. Including small details like these can really make a drawing seem like lifelike. Yes, so like the bumps on each side of the ankle, that is the ankle to me. Is that little bump is what defines it in my mind. And the last note is the knees should meet and the top front of the left shoe should be visible. Okay, the knees meet, top left shoe should be visible even though the shin of the lifted leg cannot be seen. So actually, just put this clip on, I'm going to take it off. That is quite like last week's pose. You really cannot see the leg that's lifted. So this is a really similar pose. This one's more with an athletic point, like the point of it is to show an effort of athleticism, and this is more like someone running to greet you kind of thing. Okay, clip this back up. I'm thinking about whether, so last time I just went ahead and copied the outfit. I've been resisting that, but maybe I should just go ahead and do it because it makes it go by faster. Because I've already spent 45 minutes of my stream time getting prepared, so I don't want to. I want these to only take my stream time. I don't want it to go longer because it's meant to just be practice more than anything else. And like an effort at sort of creative puzzle. Okay, take a drink real quick. Nom 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 nom. I got this watermelon. I don't want to spill it, but watermelon Mountain Dew because I've been so tired recently. I don't normally have caffeine for the purpose of getting energized, but oh, I need it today. I'm so tired. Watermelon is so good for summer too. It's summer here, so. All right, let's get started. We'll start with this one because this one's going to be my outlining pencil. So I always don't leave myself enough room, so I'm going to do my best to. Okay. So I'm going to do a measuring trick here. I measure using my finger up the approximate height of the head and see how many fit. So 1, 2-ish, 3, and then 4. So that means I need to divide this whole space into about 5 Okay, I'll try 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. All right, close enough. Yay, I did it. About 5. Okay, good. So here's a circle indicating the head. And hold on, I gotta do this pose for myself. Okay. You can't see me doing it, but I'm doing the pose. I've got my head to the side. Yeah, I'm gonna change something. The reason why I'm doing the pose myself, okay, I'm done doing the pose, is because I think the shoulder should be going down a little bit more. I'll put my arm up like this and do my head to the side like it says. Specifically notes put the head to the side. It feels way more natural to have the other shoulder just hang down in sort of a balance of the head is going this way, so the shoulder pulls away, and then with this other shoulder going up, it also naturally pulls that shoulder down. So this one has both shoulders up. I mean, this one's still a little lower than this one, but I'm going to make it go much further down. I made an executive decision about my version of this pose. Okay. Alright, so I like to do a indication of the spine. So let's see, 1. I gotta do this again. How far down is each of these pieces of the body? So about 1, 2. So the hips, no. The waist is a little bit higher. So between the waist and the hips is about the next circle. So this is where the waist should be. And then the hips, let me do it again. Measuring the head, just super general, not trying to be that specific. And the next head size is already halfway down. So I'm going to draw this little triangle. And then, so let's do it again. 1, 2. Then the third line is about halfway between the knee, maybe a little farther. Halfway between the knee and the ankle. So let's put the knee, this knee is farther down. Here's the other knee, they're supposed to be touching. And then the foot that's visible. I'm going to get another reference book real quick. I think this is the one I want. Dynamic figure drawing. I love this book. Even though I somehow spilled stuff on it, or stuff got spilled on it, I don't know how, but this is, and I know I'm not the first, so this is like a transformative book, just changes the way you think about drawing. What I was looking for is its instructions on the feet. Oh, and maybe there's a thing at the beginning that has, yes. Rib cage, column forms, wedge masses of hand and foot, page 37. Let's take a look at that. I want a little reminder. Just wedge. I want a bunch of different angles. How about straight from the front? No? What else? Anything else? Arms, hands, joints. Oh, too bad. Controlling size in foreshortened forms. That would be very nice if there was a foot, but there's arms, hands, and joints. Where's feet? Is there an index? Ooh, there is. Indexed. Feet or foot? foot. Oh, holy crap. There's a huge section of foot. Foreshortening of page 70. Page 70. Yes. Ah, that's from the back. Dang it. どうしよう。どうしよう。I just remember there was an excellent. Oh, was this it? I think this is it. How the so this is the outside. This is the outside part, and the foot goes out like this. No discussion of the leg would be complete without noting the stance of the feet and their relationship as support platforms to the pillars of the leg. This is what I was trying to... This shape... okay, you can barely still see this. This shape is so general to me. I didn't quite understand what I was trying to accomplish. This is what I was looking for. Wanted to be reminded of this. I need to reread this book. I love this book. I mean, you could just get this book just to look at these amazing study drawings. Anyway, that's what I was looking for. Okay. I'm gonna clip this open. Oops. It's hard to get it to stay open far enough. Oh, look. This must be. This is how far I went. Wow. 2009, this receipt that I'm using as a bookmark. 2009. Dang, that is so long ago. Wow. Okay. I guess I'll just put this behind here, and then I can see them both. Hehe. Yes. Combining resources to get the end result that I want. I gotta scoot this over. These are gonna fall off my desk. There. There. So you can still see what I'm working from. So this is what I want, because just like this, where it looks like there's a lot of force being put, like landing on this foot, and how it says like support platforms to the pillars of the legs. That's what I feel like it should be happening here. Is she's like running, landing on only one foot. It should be support. So let's see. But the ankle's right about here. So then yeah, it doesn't even. I'm much more satisfied now. Yes. Okay. Because ultimately, I do want to practice my manga style poses. That's why I'm using this book. But it's also important to me that it's realistic, or like based in realism. So I always think of these books. And I have like 3 books by this guy. Okay, so this is supposed to be the waist and down, and then the hips go down like this, and then sticking out, and there. And then this one comes down and curves around. And it's like it's also coming forward. It's not just that the leg is bent. Okay, I'm gonna tighten that up a little bit, and then this foot. So let's see if I can find any other feet. Guess this is gonna be fine. Just come down like this and curves out. Yeah, that's good. Haha, yes. Oh, I'll just use this little pink eraser on the back of this and clean up some of my guidelines. That's another thing that's nice about this sort of spoof pencil. It also has a proper artist's eraser on it. It does not, even though it's pink, it's not one of those really crappy pink erasers back from school that make your whole page pink and you're like, why? Why did I even bother erasing? It's doing such a horrible job. My page is now more dirty than it was before. No, this is a nice artist quality eraser. Okay, and her chest in here, and then the way her body is turned, you have this curve here for the chest on this side, but on this side it's actually the back that makes the final line. Okay, so now let's see about the arms. I have not put the arms on here yet. I think I'll use my measurement of the head again. So about this big. Doesn't have to be precise. So from the shoulder, maybe down halfway is the, so then I'll measure this one, halfway down the forearm. And then if you do this, it's also nice because you can get that angle too. And so I'm going to put a little marker, and this is halfway down. So that means the elbow's maybe here. And then, let's see. This, oops, my thumb slipped. Maybe about that big. Yeah. So this is going back into space, so it looks smaller because of perspective. The more forward-reaching arm is actually the whole top upper arm is about a head's length, I guess, from top to bottom. So this is, here's this elbow. And then I'm gonna make the back come out a little bit more. Here's the shoulder raising up. Clavicle, other clavicle. Oh, I wanna fix this. This arm is a little too wide. Alright, I've gotta swipe some of these eraser shavings. This is excellent practice. Excellent pose practice. Yahoo! Yahoo! Okay, then, now I've got the ear, so I know approximately where the wrist goes. So that's about halfway, so that means this wrist goes here. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change this arm, not liking it. I wanted the shoulder to go down, and I forgot that when I measured the placement. I just want to clean this up too so I can get a better idea of what the final pose is looking like. clean up my page, and also my workspace. Okay. Take a sip of my drink. Now, I wanted this to come down a little farther and have the shoulder. Oh, yes, that's what I wanted. I wanted the shoulder to hang down. I'm going to do my own thing a little bit with this hand and not quite follow the book. Oops, no, I'm going to use this little eraser, I forgot. There, I like that much better. Although I think I'll shorten the fingers. There, yes, 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 that's good. Let's shorten the thumb a little bit. Now for this hand, and the thumb is coming out like that. Yes! Whoops. I keep forgetting that I'm using this as my tiny eraser. Fix this thumb. It was a little bit thick. Trying to see this. Okay, I get it. The thumb is hanging down too much. Needs to be a little more relaxed. It's kind of like this. So it comes out and then, okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, I'm looking at my own thumb. And then it comes out like that, sort of. There, that's good enough. Good enough. Okay, swiping the crumbs away. I need some chapstick. Yes, nice relief. That's better. That's better. Okay. So I've got the main lines for the shape of the body. Now, you won't be able to see this part, so I'll hold it up. Now I'm gonna add the face and stuff, the clothing. Okay, so it's like a cute girl character. So those big eyes, relatively low on the face, almost no indication of a nose. Small little cute mouth. I don't usually draw characters like this. It's fun. They always have really big irises. Yes, that is quite cute. I'm very happy with that. Try to erase a little bit. Guess I'll use my Wink of Luna pen as a liner. Whoops, don't go away, pencil. You stay right there. Let's see, eyebrows. The eyebrows are quite high up because it's like in greeting, like, hey. And let's see, I don't have the nose yet, but I do feel like it needs a little something like a... just a little... it looks too piggy. Okay, I'll figure this out. Noses are always the hardest thing for me. This one, it just has like a little dot. I guess I'll just do that. Whatever. Just put a tiny little dot in the middle. Just like this picture. Okay. So, let's see. I'm going to put a little bit of extra stuff in her eyes to make it less... It's looking kind of creepy. Oh, I don't even need to bother with the ears. I don't know why I even drew them. Well, because they were here. They are covered up by her hair. I'm just going to erase them now. I'm picking up the little small bits of eraser shaving with the eraser itself. Okay. So this is a little bit difficult. She's got like a hoodie on. So that's covering her hair. On some parts. Over here though, the hair is sticking out, so I'm gonna draw that next here. Oops, left a little bit. Okay, redraw what I erased. And the rest of the bangs curve in under the hoodie on this side. She's looking more and more alive. Okay, I'll finish her on the hoodie. Okay, so the hood part actually goes behind her arm. I've got to keep track of what's on top of what. So here's her wrist. And then it's make it poof out nice and big. Oops, need this eraser again. Just gonna use my swiping brush. Got 45 minutes of streaming time left. This is way too much. Way too many eraser shavings to tap. Just gonna swipe them. And then the hood is coming down. So here's where it comes up behind the arm. And it's attached right here. I'm going to draw a little thing that stands for the zipper. Okay, so it comes out like this on this side. It has little fishies on it, strings here, because it's a cat hoodie, cat themed hoodie. here's the cat part. So it's got these cute ears on it. And another fishy on it here. Whew, okay, now the back arm. Wow. Giving it more wrinkles here to show how the arm is raising up and bending the cloth. Okay, and it's like it's got a zipper. Maybe it's just like a half zip, because it also has a pocket, and it does not seem to zip through the pocket. And there's some more little fish motifs. And she does have, seems to have anyway, another shirt underneath. Okay, now for the pants. It's just like athletic leggings, seems like. And they cut off halfway through bottom of the leg, wrinkles at the knees, alright, I don't like that on the top. There, that's better. And some racing stripes down the side. And then the shoes. Seems to have some sort of athletic grip on the shoe as well, so I just did a few little curves. It's so tiny. This area is so tiny. And then where the laces are, here. Just doing a kind of generic indication of laces. that's good enough. Okay, yay. So I think I've used this enough. Now, yeah, I think I'll use this next. The Wink of Luna. Dang it, I cannot take it out without getting it on the cap. Oh well. So I was just going to use this as a liner. I would be very delicate with it though, because it's quite a big brush, so I'd be really careful not to make too big of lines. This side. This helps make the otherwise sketchy look a little more definitive. Turn it real quick to do this line. So I'll do these little fish motifs completely in this ink. Whew. Had to hold my breath for that part. Trying not to do too thick of lines around the hand. Turn this again. Almost done with this part. I'm gonna ground her a little bit with some lines, maybe indicating shadow or something. Or just the fact that she's landing on something. Okay, so I think I'm done with this as well, unless I think of something else. So now I'm going to use this, as I said before, to fill in, and then I shall use the eraser to erase out some highlights in these darker shaded areas. It's very satisfying. These pencils are nice and smooth. I'm not going to make it as dark, but I think that the neck would be pretty well in shadow since it's inside the hoodie. And it's a really big hood on this hoodie. Just adding some generic looking shading to give it a little more shape. I think that's good. Let's use the eraser. So I'm going to use it also on other areas where I just want to clean it up. It's pulling some of the ink off too and making the eraser blue. Okay, so I think that's good for the cleanup. Get all these shavings off so I can have a clear view. Oh, my page is a bit messy from my... Yeah, look at that. My hand is all covered in graphite. Wiping it off. Got black pants on, so clean my hand on my pants. Well, that's good enough. So, what I was most thinking is putting some highlight here. This leg is lifting up. And maybe a little here with this knee. Yeah, I think that's good. Oops, hit my finger. There. There's a few shadows I want to tighten up, or that got erased that I didn't necessarily want erased. And then maybe I'll soften this up just a bit with a little bit of extra. There, that's good. I was giving it one more look over, but I think I'm good. I think I am done. So I'm gonna sign it. Sign it with this. There. That's quite large. That's okay though. So I'll hold it up closer. And the page is a little, maybe I'll give the page one last go over with the big eraser just to clean up some of the graphite smudges from my own hand. And then I'll hold it up close to the camera for that final look. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. There. Oops, forgot a spot. Oh, forgot. It's more like I can't see it that well when I'm trying to dust it off into the trash can, and then there's not that much light. Okay. Let's see. Oh, good. I'm just gonna move my light a little. There. There it is. Yay! 2 different pencils that were almost the same kind of lead, if not the same, the same grade of lead. And an eraser and the metallic. I don't know if you can really tell that it's metallic ink on this application, but oh, there you can sort of, no, well, it's, yeah, you can sort of see the metallic there, but overall, I think it's a pretty good application of all 4 tools that I pulled for this lucky dip. Well, the review is that it was this Dixon Ticonderoga HB pencil, General's drafting pencil, the Kuretake Zig Wink of Luna brush pen in blue, and then the Faber-Castell, what was it called? Wave eraser. So that's everything. And I guess I'm done early. So I will wrap it up here and be back on Friday for Chibi Friday. Hope to see you then. Thank you for watching.